Yeah.
Hello, Mother. This is Half Mental, the show that's 90% baseball and the other half mental. I'm Raleigh Fingers.
And I am Shohei
Oh,
Mitsue Otani.
really good. Really good. Cheers.
Cheers.
Twink. All right.
This was a this this is a really fun division.
Yeah.
Um, the A's lost Liam Hendricks, who we talked about in our AL Central.
If you're just joining us,
Dan is having
Dan is having some technical difficulties. But we are too excited to talk about baseball to just not do the show. So what he just said was that the A's lost Liam Hendricks. Go ahead.
They added Trevor Rosenthal, though, who might be okay again.
Yeah, hard to say.
The A's and Rangers made a pretty interesting trade that I don't know that you and I ever talked about, but they traded Chris Davis from the A's for Elvis Andrus from the Rangers. It was like two veteran guys who were like a big part of the team for a while, and then it was like, I don't know, be on different teams now. And like neither of them are like supers, but they were both players for a long time.
Yeah. You just reminded me how excited I am for a full season of you saying the word veteran.
Veteran.
They're two like veterans.
I forgot. It's been a couple years since this has been a theme in our show.
Yeah, it's a good one. It's one of my favorites.
It's a real throwback.
I'm really anxious to see how the Astros do this year.
Yeah.
Also, the Astros will be playing in front of fans for the first time.
Yeah, I'm guessing that's not going to go real well.
Since they stole a World Series and weren't punished for it. They had a terrible spring, but that doesn't mean anything. I also I kind of feel like, Dan, are you there?
Okay. Yeah. Sorry, I was just listening. I'll keep moving so you can.
I kind of feel like I watched the 6-part series recently of. Have you seen that on YouTube of the history of the Mariners?
Oh no, I know what you're talking about, but I did not watch it. John Boyce did it, right?
Yeah, it was actually my second go around with it. But since I've watched that, I've wanted to buy a Mariners hat and
they're a cool team, man.
Yeah, and I kind of feel like they've got some energy going on between the team and the Twitter account. I don't know. I'm excited. I don't think they're gonna win the division or anything, but I feel like they might piece together.
They're not going.
No, I feel like they might piece together a decent year. And then also, Dan and I have talked about this several times, but maybe also your hat's awesome, Dan. I think Shohei might be what I'm most excited about in the American League.
This is it, man. This is the year for Shohei. I really do. I think if he's gonna be a great player, it is this year. Like
Yeah.
he's healthy. He's hitting like 102 on the radar gun, which he did not have 2 years ago.
Yeah. He's
Um,
hitting bombs.
he's hitting bombs. He's looking like just very comfortable. Um, I think this is it.
Which is
Uh,
so exciting. Uh-oh. Shohei looks
I
good.
know it really is.
Uh,
I've probably talked more about Shohei Ohtani than like most other players,
yeah.
but it still doesn't feel like we've talked about it enough.
Yeah.
Um, he's it could be crazy. Um, Mike Trout had his worst offensive season last year of his career, and the season still would have been in the seventh percent of all seasons of all time.
That's so wild.
Uh, and I don't really expect that to happen again.
He said that he's like made some adjustments in his swing that he's like super excited about. And I was just like, wow.
He said something like he's been like altering his swing for years. Like, oh yeah, I haven't been comfortable in the box for years, but I'm comfortable now.
That
What
that's
are you
right.
talking
That's
about?
exactly what he said. Like he hasn't actually been comfortable. That's
Like
scary.
he's been taking batting practice with different mechanics than he's taken into games. And I think he's whatever, figured that out.
Didn't Rendon have like a weird
I don't
2020? I
know.
mean, I know everyone did. I
Yeah,
feel
I
like
don't know. I don't
I feel like
remember.
he like underperformed big time. But maybe I could be wrong. And I just said that on the internet, so I'm sure we'll hear about it. Um,
Yeah. That's
uh,
gonna do forever.
I'm excited for the Rangers to soon play as many games as the Dodgers played at their ballpark last year.
Yeah, that's a really good point.
The Dodgers ended up playing more games at their brand new stadium than the Rangers.
Uh,
So at
that's
some
funny. I had not gone through that in my head.
at some point in the first few weeks of the season, the Rangers will catch up to the Dodgers at games played at their own place. Um,
um,
but I don't
did you
know.
catch the
Go ahead.
Rangers are not going to have Rougned Odor here?
They're not going to have him.
Yeah, and like they like have to trade him or just let him go,
Weird.
which is weird because like I guess nobody like the beat reporters that I followed didn't seem that surprised by it, but I don't follow closely, I guess. Um, I thought of him as like a part of that team. I don't know. It seemed very strange.
Yeah, that is weird. I
Um, in the same story I was reading about that, the Rangers announced their rotation, and this is a few days before opening day, and their rotation included three TBs
oh man.
and like multiple like, well, these two guys are both going to kind of start in the third spot. It was like, that's not how it goes.
Yikes.
So they had Lance Lynn. They got rid of Lance Lynn.
Where did he go? Did he go somewhere? I feel like I saw his name pop up somewhere that surprised me.
Oh, he's on the White Sox now, isn't he?
White Sox.
We didn't even talk about him. Yes, on the last show.
Yeah, he's on the White Sox. That's so weird.
Man, he's been good. Anyways.
All right. So is it your turn to start? I believe it is.
I think this is the first. You could argue for three teams winning this division. I think pretty easily.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm going bold on this one.
I'm going Angels, Astros, A's, Mariners, Rangers.
I'm going Angels, A's, Astros.
Oh, I thought you were just going to bury the
No,
Astros.
no. I'll give them third. Astros, Mariners, Angels.
Astros.
Wait, did I say Angels? I'm sorry, Rangers. Can I go again? Angels, A's, Astros, Mariners, Rangers.
Angels.
Thanks for coming back to the greatest show on earth. I am never taking this outfit off.
Yeah. Please watch our next review in which Holt dresses up as an A's player from the 1970s.
Yeah. You heard it here first, folks. All right. We'll see you guys for the National League.
Bye, senior circuit.